subscribe and ring the bell to never miss an update. Hello everyone, we're going pink. Today on Lady Mary Beth, we are shopping Houston's oldest rummage sale. The River Oaks Garden Club hosts the annual Pink Elephant Sale. I'm taking you along for some incredible deals with top fashion labels, home decor, vintage, antiques, and more. Join me for an inside look. The Pink Elephant Sale is Houston's most anticipated thrifting event. The prices are absolutely unbelievable, especially in fashion. You can find something for home, gifting, and of course, for an evening out. Welcome to the 71st Annual Pink Elephant Sale, hosted by the River Oaks Garden Club. Folks line up hours before the doors open on Friday, and some even sleep in their cars. It's half price on Saturday. Admission is $1, and they give you a bag to fill with goodies. Lots of incredible deals here. Proceeds benefit the Houston community in areas of conservation, horticulture, and civic beautification. Let's go treasure hunting. An heirloom cruet set that is silver plate with cut crystal, most likely from England. It's priced at $100, and on the second day of the sale will be a steal at $50. I love figurines, would add interest to a bookshelf. This Napoleonic soldier has a beautiful back stamp from Alsbach, made in Germany, from about the 1930s. Lots of interesting heirloom finds here. This double-decker flower frog is quite interesting. I've not seen one quite like it. Wish I could have grabbed that. And coronation items are highly collectible. I have shared my royal commemorative collection on the channel. This one is from Royal Doulton, commemorating the 1937 coronation of King George and Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mum. An everyday pitcher, most likely from the Libby Glass Company, priced at $12. And I've shared lots of tips on how to use pitchers in previous segments. Lots of great tabletop finds here, and I'm seeing two things of beauty that catch my interest. Barely in the door, and I found some amazing items. They have not yet been priced, but I'm sure that the price is right. The Orrefors crystal, raspberry votive. Isn't that a beautiful piece? And when you have a candle inside, it really illuminates the beautiful crystal cutting. The Waterford crystal heart hand cooler. They made this in an amethyst, teal, and blue. I carried the blue down the aisle for my something blue. Isn't that beautiful? Retail for $49, and this is about a $40 retail. I'm anxious to see the prices. I got the Waterford Heart paperweight for $10. This Imari plate has some rich colors, a beautiful back stamp, hand-painted, and gold Imari, very fitting. It would be a great addition to your sideboard or even entry table, placed on an easel. For a pop of red, this Marquis by Waterford bud vase has a very modern look, priced at $30, and there is that acid-etched logo. And white dishes, I think, are important with your tabletop collection because you can take it through many different looks and seasons. This is from a well-known German porcelain manufacturer. There are 16 cups and 29 saucers. And the back stamp tells us it is the Classic Rose collection from Rosenthal. They use this same blank to make the moss rose pattern. Celery dishes are such fun, a great addition to your tabletop collection, and a wonderful history that I've shared at the Columbia Antique Marketplace in a previous segment on a visit to Tennessee.
And this would be great for tea or coffee for 4, dessert plates, cups and saucers, small coffee pot in the Wedgwood Queensware. This is something, of course, that's retired. And you'll notice it has that embossed decor that reminds of the Jasperware. A trio of Orrefors Costa votives for $12. That is an exceptional deal. And you'll notice the center votive holder is larger than the other 2. That adds interest on a coffee table. Even incorporate that into your dining table centerpiece. And great for gifting. Costa. They make some wonderful art glass pieces. The classic blue and white is well represented with glassware, pitchers, and even some decorative items. And those trays are certainly useful. And we find some more imari pieces. This is Japanese porcelain that is known for the vibrant orange, gold, and blue. This is made in England. I love seeing all the back stamps. You always want to turn that over. Backstamp is the roadmap to the history of a piece.
There's some great finds on this table: a Wedgwood Jasperware vase, Costa votives new in a box, and this Sutherland Imari plate. They have a pair, has not yet been priced, but I think that this is going to be an incredible deal. I'm also eyeing this brass bookstand.
The sterling silver frame was priced at $12, and I did buy that when the sale opened. Love it. This brass bookstand is perfect for a cookbook. You can place that in your kitchen, or if you have a menu that you would like to display. $15, it's sold as soon as the doors opened. Royal Worcester. Those ramekins would be great for many different desserts. And more of our favorite blue and white. These are from Horchow. That's the Neiman Marcus catalog. And they're priced at $25 for the pair. Made in Portugal. And these are for wall decor. You could use them as sort of a shelf to display an item. And there's that fluted blue. Just love it. The Denmark pattern, made in England. You could certainly create a collection of wall plates for display. Transferware, priced at $15. Lots of information on that back stamp from Wedgwood in the Woodland pattern. It is detergent resistant, meaning it's probably from about the 1940s or 50s. This resembles heron, and there is a common thread here, although it is not from the famous Hungarian porcelain manufacturer Heron. It is from Hungary. And here we see on that back stamp, it's hand painted from a very old company there with a great history. We've got 4 pumpkin pitchers for one price.
Some great finds in the classic blue and white, including a set of 4 made in Portugal ceramic pitchers, priced at $25 for this set. Tie some fall festive ribbons here and got a great hostess gift, or ideal for entertaining.
A silver-plated basket would be a nice addition to your tea table. You could fill that with scones. It's priced at $50 on the first day. Lots of trays and serveware. The scallop shell is classic. You can see this filled with boiled shrimp. Priced at $100. I did see that sell the first day. A very unusual shape in a Victorian era quadruplate, priced at $50. You'll see all the detail. And of course, we'll have to turn it over and look at the back stamp.
A unique quadruplate find. This is a shape that I've not seen before, rather unusual. And if we look at the hallmark of this piece, we see it is indeed quadruplate, and it is made by James Tufts. He operated out of Boston from 1875 to 1915.
And we see the beautiful reverse side of this tray. I'm imagining that this would be something you could place on a wall with other silver-plated trays to create a nice display. Lots of treasures that they are adding to the table, and I see some calyx ware. Are you familiar with that? This is from Adams, and it has that soft blue background, a very unique style, and quite a few pieces. Of course, this is retired and hard to find. It is the Singapore bird pattern in the calyx ware from Adams. This cut crystal box would be ideal on a vanity or even a coffee table, priced at $50. And that sold as soon as the doors opened. A classic Christmas pattern from Spode. This is one of the most popular patterns, Lennox Holiday and Spode Christmas. And that's a small tureen. That's unusual. Haven't seen that one before. And Wedgwood, near and dear to my heart. Started my career with Waterford Wedgwood, and I was lucky enough to be able to play with the china and crystal every day. And this pattern is hand painted. Absolutely stunning. We'll have to turn it over. Look at that back stamp. St. Austell, Wedgwood, made in England. And the set was priced at $125, which I think is a great deal. A pair of glass candelabras. These are most likely from Heisey. Would be stunning on your dining table. There are some prisms missing, but you could certainly replace those and make these shine again. And they are all about being sustainable and going green, and why not have some green glassware in different sizes. These would be great for juice in the morning, and I like more of the olive green goblets. Those are fantastic. Priced at $40 for a set of 12. And these are actually two different sizes, and they look to be blown glass. A set of 13 for $24, and the other set is $13. Some chinseware, and on these square plates we have a Swarovski collection that is Austrian crystal. I've shared the history in a visit to Ma'am resale. Baccarat brandy snifters, $100 for the set of 4, and these are the Napoleon glasses. The gold rim, the gold crown, that would be a nice addition to your barware. Some great finds here. Mantle lusters. I've shared the history as well on the visit to Columbia Antique Marketplace. On the second day of the sale, these were $100, and they are Egaman. And just absolutely love these. Very Victorian. It was a staple in that era. Hand carved from one piece of wood. That's an interesting work of art. And we have all our ducks in a row here. These probably came from the same donor. And ducks are quite popular, I find. Of course, I have to look at the crystal bowls because you never know what you'll find. And something about this just told me it must be my favorite crystal brand. Sure enough, it is Waterford Crystal, priced at $40.
There's always a hidden gem, and this scallop bowl is the Lismore pattern from Waterford Crystal, priced at $40. This is definitely something I have my eye on.
Another familiar pattern that we've found in previous segments while thrifting and antique shopping. I love that oval shape.
Heisey Lariat was a very popular pattern, especially with brides. This is priced at $30. I would probably wait for half price day, and I do see another fantastic piece.
And if you're looking for a large platter that is all-purpose, this would be ideal.
Fostoria American is the most prolific pattern in U.S. glassmaking history. This is priced at $40, which is a really good deal for this punch bowl base. You could use this as a platter or base for centerpiece. Isn't that a fantastic find?
I like that compote with the ruby flashing and the Heisey lariat dish that has silver overlay. Very well priced at $12. Copper pots and pans are quite popular. Many of them come from England and France. You find these at Round Top. This particular pan, with all the detailing, is actually from Italy, from the Ruffini Manufacturing Company. And another family heirloom with a repoussé carving set. It is monogrammed. It's beautiful. And the letter is T, from Kirksteve, Baltimore. And you can tell by the box it is quite the antique. A Waterford crystal cross, brand new, priced at $99, which is fair, but I would pay $50 on the second day. And there's that acid-etched logo. Blue and white, what fun. This is the bric-a-brac section. Another duck to go with the collection. And blue willow, an iconic pattern. And I wanted to point out that spoon rest on the side. You may see this at antique or thrift stores, and that's the intended purpose. And I see something from across the way that piques my interest. We'll have to have a closer look. I love rose bowls, and this one is well priced and has a familiar look. And I will clean this up and it will shine like the top of the Chrysler building. Just wait. Quite a stunning piece. And there's that acid-etched logo.
A hidden gem in home decor. This is from our favorite crystal manufacturer in the Glandore pattern. We see that laurel leaf design, the diamond cuts, and here on the base, the Waterford logo. It is priced at $5, which is an incredible deal. These sell for about $350 on the Waterford website. Of course, this is a retired pattern. The Rose Bowl is one of my favorite tabletop and entertaining essentials.
Everyday barware and glassware. I also found a Mariposa serving tray here with some glasses on top. I quickly identified that and turned it over. $5. And it retails for about $175. That was one of my other great finds of the day. Let's take a look in the linens section. They truly have some wonderful finds here, including chinoiserie bed sheets. Now that is something that would elevate my everyday. I'm specifically looking for vintage cocktail napkins. I use these for tea time and it makes a lovely gift. And they've got quite a selection and everything is very affordable. And I'm finding some hidden gems here as well. I love monograms. It doesn't matter if it's not your own monogram, it still adds interest. Cocktail napkins for $2.
They have a lovely selection of vintage linens. These are great for gifting. You can bundle them and tie them with a French wired ribbon. Makes a great presentation, and it's perfect for tea time and the cocktail hour.
I like the quality of vintage linens, and here we have 6 hand towels for $1. These can also be used for tea time, could place on a tray. Beautiful monogram. And the soft pink towel I think is extra special. And more finds with napkins and placemats. It has such a great feel to it, and that's something you don't find in most modern linens.
An affordable way to elevate your mealtime. These are fantastic vintage linens, $6 for 6 napkins and $8 for 8 of the matching placemats. Of course, you can also use placemats as tray liners, and you can also place it on your tea cart.
Vintage doilies are a deal for $1. You can nestle a candle on top and give that as a gift. So many ways to incorporate that into your gifting. More cocktail napkins and a table runner for $2. It's beautiful. And they even give us the size.
For $2, this table runner looks to be definitely antique and possibly even handmade lace, not machine made. This is a lovely find, and what a great price. You can also use this for gift packaging.
A wonderful find that takes me back to Paris.
I found another hidden gem. I recognize this as Jacquard Foncé. I bought similar tea towels in Paris. Let's open it up and get a closer look.
This retails for $112. The Eiffel Tower, Sacré-Cœur, Notre Dame. What a deal for $1. Jacquard Foncé has been making fine linens in France since 1975. A lovely table setting incorporating many elements of the table: linens, glassware, dishes, even a salt cellar. The Spode Blue Italian is a very well-known pattern, a favorite of brides. Beautiful blue and white transferware. And a very interesting centerpiece. I like those topiaries. And a vintage vessel. This is probably from about the 1970s. With that lemon handle. Love it. This tureen is made in Portugal, well priced at $20. And it was made for Sakowitz, a well-known Houston department store.
They have many eras represented in furniture, including these chairs that I remember from the 1980s. That was a style that was quite popular. We have some classic and mid-century finds.
They have quite a few end tables, which you can certainly repurpose if you want something a bit more updated. A lot of things from the 60s through the 80s, and you get some great deals. I'm thinking lots of folks are probably clearing out homes. $150 on the first day. And this I especially like. It is very mid-century in wood tone with that leather inset.
This $75 side table represents a classic furniture style that was inspired by Queen Anne in 1702 when she reigned England through 1714. I'll tell you more about the history and the great legs. Queen Anne furniture has a distinct style with the cabriole legs and the pad feet. This is something we saw often in the colonial period with skilled British craftsmen coming over to the colonies. It was a more comfortable and elegant look coming out of that Greco-Roman period in furniture. It was a bit straight-lined and not as comfortable.
Ribbons and bows. This might have been in a child's room.
This sweet and petite upholstered chair is priced at $150. It probably matched the wallpaper in a room. I'm especially liking this small pie press table, well priced at $39.
You certainly can't find a piece of furniture at this price shopping in an antique store, even consignment or thrift. I think this pink elephant sale is well worth it. And lots of elements from the Queen Anne style. And I can see this in many areas of your home, from an office to a bedroom, sitting room. And we have some more of those great legs here. Quite some possibilities, including the mid-century. This is sort of the early American style.
In this mid-century side table that's priced at $45, we also see the Queen Anne influence. This is known as a Seama curve, a union of concave and convex lines.
I grew up with the early American era in sofas and end tables. Here we've got that beautiful inlay. A lamp would have been placed on top, and magazines down below. And the sofa seems to be in very good condition. Priced at $510 the first day, and then half price the last day of the sale. This three-tiered piece is definitely something that I would add if I didn't already have something similar. Priced at $90. And surprisingly, it did not sell when the doors opened. Maybe someone was waiting for second day.
This 3-tiered mahogany stand is a fantastic find at $90. It reminds of a Maitland Smith piece. I have a similar 3-tiered stand that I display my Wedgwood Jasperware collection on. You will see that Queen Anne influence in the legs as well. This was originally referred to as a dumbwaiter and used in kitchens for crockery, not to be confused with the pulley system.
Dreamy chinoiserie with this mid-century upholstered chair. Love that sage green. It sold rather quickly. Great storage. And take a seat. We've got a chair for you, whether it's a bar stool, mid-century, contemporary. And you could dress this up with a pop of color and a pillow. They had lots of choices. A tufted Victorian-style sofa. And vintage wooden dining chairs. I like that detail with the carving. $120 for a set of 6 chairs. And for that home office, a Queen Anne style desk. And if you have a beach home, this would actually be a great addition. It's a lighter, more Florida type look with a pink upholstery. And I see lots of mid-century dressers, chest of drawers, and early American chairs.
It's time for a bit of fashion, and that's why many shoppers camp out just to get the deals. They have top labels, many new items that are donated by boutiques with their end of season, and they also have some great footwear, handbags, and accessories.
You can find a pop of color with this Ann Taylor scarf. And if you do some digging, you might find a hidden gem. This pale pink scarf has a beautiful design. It is from Gray Hall, priced at $198 retail, and I got it for $2.
Scarves are priced at $2 each, and there are many ways to incorporate these to elevate your everyday, including for creative gift packaging, a table overlay, wall art, and I've even seen whimsical window treatments. Isn't this a fantastic one? It's pretty in pink with the Texas flag.
You will find that the fashion areas are very well priced, and they generally have pricing for each category. Belts, scarves, $2 each. The purses are as marked, and I found a brand new Rowan clutch from Neiman Marcus, new with tags for $2.
Yves Saint Laurent said that good clothing is a passport to happiness. There's a lot that we can find in this boutique to make us happy. Let's have a look.
This is the most crowded area of the Pink Elephant sale. Everyone wants those designer labels. This is from St. John. Love that hot pink. And brand new sandals. Great for the summer. And this is from a well-known River Oaks boutique. You will also find resellers shopping the Pink Elephant sale because they can flip these on Poshmark.
A $30 pair of summer sandals, not a bad price, but especially if you realize that they were $220 retail from Aviento, a local Houston boutique, in size 8. Fancy.
And this is where we find some of the top designer names in footwear and, of course, some handbags as well. I'm just amazed at the brands that they donate. Made in Italy, Bruno Magli, of course, very comfortable. Stuart Weitzman. And it doesn't matter how loved they are, they sell quickly. Prada, that was an exceptional brand. Bagley Mishka. Have some similar shoes I wore to my friend Mark's 50th birthday party.
Some fancy footwear with top brands including Manolo Blahnik, Stuart Weitzman, Bagley Mishka, and Prada. These fantastic at a fraction of the retail price.
We also find some top labels in handbags. I didn't see any Louis Vuitton, but they might have brought some out before the doors opened. Here is a walk on the wild side with a Dolce & Gabbana, $80. On the secondary market used, this would be at least $500, brand new, $2,000. And now you see what a deal that is and why people line up.
There are some top fashion labels represented here, including Pucci for a modern look. This is priced at $80. Isn't that beautiful? And here we have a well-known Armani collection jacket. It is a size 6, it's $100. And this gown is as heavy as it looks. It was purchased on The Real, which is a site that verifies the authenticity, and they resell items, usually overstocks, priced at $84. Isn't this exquisite? Absolutely incredible. Let's look at some more dresses. An exquisite Galvan London gown that is priced at $400. Love the lemon lime colors, the shimmer, and we've got lots more to show you. For something a little more serious, a Giorgio Armani suit. This is priced at $60. It's a size 10. For $100 total, you could be dressed in Escada with this lovely classic black and white blouse, and love this yellow jacket.
I wish that I had focused more on fashion. This is one of my new favorite colors, and it used to be my least favorite, orange, priced at $30. It does pair well with navy blue, and maybe that's why I like it now. Great for fall, and you could certainly stand out at the ball. And this has such wonderful detail with the floral design and the taffeta skirt. It's $88. Exquisite.
A very special gown that looks like something the First Lady would wear from James Benjamin. Isn't this fantastic? It might just fit. A lovely outfit from Paris. This is the Alouette label. Isn't that fantastic? With a two-piece and attention to detail here with the pattern carried throughout. This is fantastic, and it's always well priced here.
The perfect modern dress for tea at the St. Regis or dinner out, priced at $100 for this Carolina Herrera. I like the navy and gold, would pair nicely with gold jewelry. And this gown is exquisite with the pink and rose gold, priced at $120.
My favorite fashion find today is this Leela Rose dress, size 8, priced at $120. She is a Texas designer and lives in New York City. There are some great deals in couture and everyday fashion.
The volunteers have been busy getting this space ready for the shoppers. Let's take one quick look at a collectible trinket box and some jewelry. This is a Limoges style, priced at $30. I've shared the history of Limoges boxes in a previous segment. And this small inlay mother of pearl, they said they looked online and it was $200. A reticulated footed bowl in sterling silver, $300, and $150 on the second day. Lots of fun fashion jewelry, including a gold necklace that would pair nicely with that Carolina Herrera dress. A pop of color with these fashion rings. I once met former governor of Texas, Ann Richards, in a downtown Austin jewelry store, and she asked for a costume ring instead of a cocktail ring. I'll always remember that. You can get round top ready with the sterling silver and turquoise. That's the big Texas Antiques Fair that happens twice yearly. And I've just launched the Round Top Antiques show guide and map. I encourage you to follow me on social media and you can get a free copy. The prices are great. These turquoise and sterling earrings are only $30. Baccarat, Lalique, and Waterford crystal all in a jewelry case, and it makes sense. And the prices are great too. The Lalique are $50 each. I think that's fair. And the Waterford crystal oval pendant was made in the 1970s, and the heart we saw through the 1980s. Sterling silver frames. And a well-known Houston jewelry designer, Mariquita Masterson. She has a River Oaks store location. We've also seen this at the Guild Shop and at a trunk show at the Bluebird Circle. And their next trunk show is coming up in November. a pendant, matching earrings, $2.25. I love this trinket box from Royal Crown Derby, priced at $40.
Bargain hunters are in line and ready for the best deals of the year at the Pink Elephant sale. Some of these folks have traveled from out of state, and quite a few of them have actually arrived in the middle of the night and slept in their cars to secure their spot. They don't want to miss the best deals as the doors open.
I would love to hear from you in the comments if you would be willing to line up hours in advance for this sale. And it probably is worth it because you get the best bargains in town 2 days of the year, especially the second day at half price. And for those that normally couldn't afford the high-end fashion labels, this is their opportunity. Beautiful home decor, and it's all for a good cause. It's definitely a don't miss. And the media is here.
The excitement is building and the media is here, showcasing some of the bargains and reminding viewers that it is $1 for the entrance fee and lots of deals to be had.
Local Fox News anchors are here. Sally McDonald and Lena DeFlorias from Wake Up, the morning program. They are interviewing Pat with the River Oaks Garden Club. They work all year for this Pink Elephant sale and all to give back to the community to beautify Houston. And the news anchors are having fun with a bit of fashion. And they also did some shopping while they were here. You will notice as the shoppers rush in, they all go towards fashion. It could be that they're resellers or just the best deals in the store today. And I think that this is probably not their first time. They know just where to go. It's over 20,000 square feet of deals. And I can't even imagine the second day of the sale. I was able to take home the Waterford crystal bowl for $40, the $10 heart hand cooler, the Lila Rose dress, and some vintage linens. They did have a few great furniture pieces, just don't have the space for it. And of course, a tea towel fits anywhere. Some great finds, especially the Mariposa tray. I'll have to showcase that on social media. And I did see some mid-century barware that sold rather quickly. And in the home goods section, lots of folks were grabbing the dishes and the silver pieces and a pair of lamps that I had not noticed. $60. That's a very good price for these chinoiserie accent lamps. And this customer was very happy to find them. A punch bowl. There's so many items and I couldn't show you everything, but I did try to feature some of the best of the best. And here shoppers are in line for jewelry. Follow me on social media and I will keep you posted on this sale next year, so that you too can shop the Pink Elephant sale, where you can find some great deals.
It's been such fun, extreme bargain hunting at the River Oaks Garden Club Pink Elephant sale. This is my best find of the day, a $5 Waterford Crystal Glandore Rose Bowl. Great for entertaining and gifting. Thanks again for joining Lady Mary Beth. Elevate your everyday with rummage sales.